Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the freshman making an impact play there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking downfield, it's Harris. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And here's the handoff. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And now the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Handoff in a single back formation. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
First down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Harris. Running out of time in the pocket. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll ride the back again here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and
it's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Eludes him. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He finds some space. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up. And he's got it again. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the single back takes the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Extending the play now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, the offense goes for the counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Harris. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Canes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That completion makes it second and medium. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Let's go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of a balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Physical running, fights off the defender. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
They'll run it here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the back now goes in motion. They're trying to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 21, Notre Dame 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Harris. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Harris. But here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. First and goal, will try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the comeback continues. Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. He'll test the right side here. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
35. Notre Dame, 21.
This one will be fair caught. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the Canes are in the red zone. They call the counter play here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.